The Las Vegas Raiders are in a little bit of trouble. A 2-6 start to the season, struggling quarterback play, and the last time they won a playoff game was in 2002. Luckily, head coach Papi Chulo is here to turn things around. We're going to take over Las Vegas as they're about to take on the Jaguars. In real life, they lost this game in overtime. It was a crazy game. But we're 2-5, and we can rewrite a little bit of history. And while this team does suck, it's going to be an awesome rebuild. Number one, we've got Ashton Jeanty, the best rookie running back in this game. He has -5 morale right now because the Raiders suck, and he's really not performing that well. So a lot of his stats are taking a hit right now. Normally, I would say free Brock Bowers, but I think through this rebuild, we're going to make Brock Bowers the best tight end in the league and hopefully win him a Super Bowl. Brock Bowers is insanely good and definitely the brightest spot on this entire team. Defense is so chopped, bro. 27 years old saying chopped, by the way. This defense sucks. It's horrible all across the board outside of Max Crosby. Max Crosby is incredible. We need to get this man some help, though, big time. He's just way too good to be the only usable player on this defense. And before this rebuild starts, we have a trade to make. Right at the trade deadline, the Raiders in real life traded Jacoby Myers to the Jaguars for a 4th and 6th round pick. Let's see if Madden would take this trade. Wow, man, they just took it straight up. I didn't expect that at all. Looks like it was a good trade. So we add some draft capital, 4th and 6th rounder, which we're probably going to need, and we lose Jacoby Myers. That leaves us with even less firepower. Our wide receivers are trash, straight up. We've got Trey Tucker as our best wide receiver. We've got Thornton Jr., we've got Jack Beck, and we've got a very old Tyler Lockett who's still in a Titans jersey here. I will say I like our offensive line. We've got 2 rookies on the left side, so they'll develop well. Colton Miller is obviously really good. Yeah, I'm kind of grasping for straws here. This team kind of sucks. We have one goal this season. Let's just survive, not get fired, and make it to the NFL draft where we can hopefully get a new quarterback in here. We're a 78 overall, I think the lowest in the entire game. Taking on the Jaguars to rewrite some history. All I can say in our favor is it can't really get much worse than this for the Las Vegas Raiders. Our team really sucks right now. Jeanty and Brock Bowers are virtually guaranteed to progress, so let's play some football. All right, let's kick this thing off strong on defense. Dude, this may be a defense in the National Football League that I know the least starters on. And you know what? I know that one. Max Crosby just sacked T-Law. And they're going to have to settle for 3 right there. We're back on defense, though. Offense can't get it moving. Yeah, I really don't know many players on this defense. I mean, I know Jeremy Chin, Isaiah Polamau. I think we got Darian Porter, Eric Stokes. He's going with a screen pass. And I don't think BTJ got it. He didn't. We're looking at 3rd and 1. Nice work. Goal line normal. I think they're going to run this up the middle. I got to get on Jeremy Chin, the Crimson Chin. Goes QB sneak. I just got tush pushed on by Trevor Fraudulent. Oh, all right. This has got to be a run, right? Come on, Isaiah. Let's go get ETN. That is a run. Superman. That was a Superman dive. And I don't want to hate on this defense. I don't want to hate on anything, dude. I want the Raiders to be great. It's just from a Madden standpoint, virtually nobody progresses on this defense. In fact, Max Crosby's only got like 2 more years of being a 99 overall. So if this rebuild takes more than 4 years, I don't even know that we'll still have Max Crosby. That's a really sad thing to say out loud. I want Max Crosby to have a Super Bowl with this team. He's the most Raider that we got. Oh my God, and he's a freak. He's got 2 sacks already. Somebody get this man some help. Cam Little, the NFL record holder. Cam Little, let's see if we can block one. Not today. All right, we finally do get to play a little bit of offense here. 3rd and 7. Gino, dude, it's not your time anymore, Gino. I mean, Thornton is a rookie. I guess we could get some reps to Thornton. I mean, Beck's technically a rookie too. Like, we could make something happen here. I'm going Brock Bowers. That's it. Oh, what a ball, Gino. Oh my God. That was West Virginia, Gino. That's it. That was a crazy throw. I didn't think we had a chance at that. All right, 1st and goal. I've been talking up Jeanty for a reason. I just got to hand him this football like as many times as I can. He's still hitting Dev. I didn't take the best angle I could take right there. I do think Jeanty is superstar in this game. So when Jeanty is done with hidden Dev, once he's played enough snaps to unlock it, he should automatically be superstar. As I take another team, my running angles are trash right now, but I think 4 plays from the 2, we should get in the end zone. We're going to go behind Brock Bowers on this one. Left side run. Those are some great blocks. And Ashton Jeanty's going to get in. It is kind of cool that they give Ashton Jeanty his stance in the backfield. I do like that. Jaguars get a touchdown. We've got a 2-minute drill. 1st and 10. I got to let Geno just unload this thing. Not a great football right there, but it's enough for Bowers. We're going to go no huddle, and we've got 2 timeouts to use on this drive. Let's just stay in what we've got here. I see nothing wrong with this. Geno, step up. That's a... I was going to say it's a risky pass. It's certainly a risky pass. That's not on Geno, bro. That's on me. I tried to go for the Hail Mary. Luckily, the Jaguars don't get anything out of it. That's super good for us. And on 4th and inches, they're going to... Wow. 4th and inches in the 3rd quarter. They're going for this. I just got to send a blitz here. It's got to be a run. Oh, it's not. Is it a pass? Ooh! Trevor Lawrence goes down. Wait a minute, we can win this game. We can absolutely win this game. 3rd and 3, 10 seconds on the clock. We're going to have to go for this on 4th down anyway. So let's run this. I'm going inside zone to Ashton Genty, cutting this up the middle. Now that's the Ashton Genty I know. 7 rushes, 12 yards is brutal. I'm so sorry, Genty. I'm not doing you any justice right now. But we can actually win this game. 13-7. We're going inside zone right back to Genty. Listen, guys, it's only uphill from here. We're going to turn this team so much better. But, yeah, we're kind of like the real Raiders. We're not moving the ball at all on the ground. Dude, this is bugging me. Like, we have the numbers for this run. There it is. There it is. Good block. Brock Bowers downfield on the safety. All right, that's going to make this game 14-13. Not only did they score, but they went for 2 and got it. Are you kidding me? Minute 27, Geno legacy drive. Do you believe? Do you believe? Where's Genty? He should be running a route here. He finally ran his route. A year and a half later, let's run Coach's suggested plays. I trust Coach. I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to trust Coach with these play calls. Going over the middle, that's not a great ball. That's going to give us 3rd and 8, but Geno, 2 interceptions. One of those totally on me. Let's make a big play. 3rd and 8, there's Bowers in the middle. We'll take what we can get. We got to go for it anyway. I mean, we got to win this game, so why not? I might run this. I trust Ashton Genty for a yard more than I trust Geno Smith. I'm just going to be honest. Genty! Yes, sir. We got 50 seconds on the clock. We've got all 3 timeouts. We really could burn one right now, but I don't think we have to. I think we're going to need to conserve it. Let's send Bowers down a seam. I kind of liked Bowers there, to be honest. But let's just take this. I don't know how that bumped off his hands. 37 seconds here. Not a great use of the clock. I'd love to see man coverage again. Wow, we're tired. Trey Tucker's in, though. Trey Tucker's nice. He should kind of already be in, huh? We're going to get White just out of bounds. 3rd and 6, 32 seconds. This is not a good... I'm not putting together a good drive here. All right, Genty's back in, and I think they're leaving underneath because they're playing so deep. Yep. We're going to give this to Genty. Not a great football again. Just barely out of bounds. I was hoping Brock Bowers would block for me there. 4th and 2. This is getting scary, bro. I don't like this at all. I'm hoping I can hit Brock Bowers for something really simple and just pick up these 2 yards. Let's just go Genty in the middle. That's even easier. Beautiful timeout. 23 seconds left. 2 timeouts. Ooh, we need something here. It's only getting better. This team's only getting better. This team's only getting better. Jack Beck! What a catch, kid. What a catch. 19 seconds left. 1 timeout remaining. I would love to get out of bounds and preserve this timeout. That or I'm taking an end zone shot right now. Oh, Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers, single coverage. I like that look. That was so well defended. And he dropped it. That was really good defense. I thought Brock Bowers single coverage. I had a money ball right there. No, sir. 2nd and 10, 15. Who's on Brock? Bad ball, Geno. Oh, my God, Brock Bowers. Dude, you know the meme where there's a Ferrari in the driveway in the middle of the hood? That's Brock Bowers on the Las Vegas Raiders. We're in overtime, and defense needs my help. Oh, God. This is honestly like a good offensive game for us, but it's Jaguars offense giving us a lot of trouble. Also, they have our Jacoby Myers. I thought that was Jacoby Myers who caught that. That was Travis Hunter. Do they have Jacoby in the lineup? They do have Jacoby. Dude, it's so crazy. Like, technically in real life, they shouldn't have Jacoby Myers right now. So if he scores on us, I'm going to be pissed. 1st and 10. Let's see what they got here. Come on, T-Law. What are you cooking up over there? Throws over the middle. It's Jacoby Myers. No way. He almost just scored on us. All right, 1st and goal. Looks like they're going for a run. Let's see if we can stop it. It's got to be just like right up the gut, right? Something simple. Roberts! Oh my God, we are all over that. That's going absolutely nowhere. That's great defense. I got to imagine this is a pass now after getting completely stuffed right there. It is. Big pass, goes short, going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and goal. Could we really get a stop here, win this game? By the way, guys, my only Raiders jersey, Devontae Adams. So, hey, at least I have a Raiders jersey, all right? I'm covering the right. Nice ball. Wow, that was a money touchdown. We have to score. I think the game ends if we don't score in this time limit, so it's horrible that the clock just chewed on that. But we are going to get a really big pickup. I think if the clock runs out, they give us a loss here, which is a really stupid feature in Madden because they should add quarter length time if that's how it's going to work, because basically the Jaguars just chewed the clock on us and scored, and now the game's going to be over. Unless we can pull off a miracle here. That's a great start for the miracle. 20 seconds left and no timeouts. The booth is going to review this. Please no. Oh, they gave it to us. They gave it to us. Beautiful. It's pretty much got to be end zone shots or a really deep one, and then... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Are you kidding me, guys? Dude, he didn't even get touched. This is really the Raiders, bro. This is really the Raiders. We got to go straight to the end zone now. Fuck it. He's in single coverage. He's got a chance. I was honestly, dude, that was a great look. All things considered, it's a great look. It doesn't look like I should be in no huddle, like all out right now, but the game ends after 5 seconds. It's not a bug. It's just an oversight by Madden. I'm going Brock Bowers. He's got a chance. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We got to go for 2. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. We're actually, wait a minute. Oh, my God. Jaguars Raiders in real life went into OT, and the Raiders went for 2, and they didn't get it. Now I can go for 2 and win it right here. Oh, my God. Guys, I did not do this intentionally. Holy shit. Wait, this is awesome. Okay, let's see if we legitimately rewrite history or if it's just deja vu for Raiders fans. So normally it wouldn't let me play this, but I'm going to go custom play options, and I'm going to play the full game. I usually just play the moments, but this is too funny to not do. Box, halfback, strong. I think I'm going to run this football. I kind of like the numbers on this. We got 5 O-linemen. All I got to do is get to the second level and get on 0. I think that's Foyesada Luakan. I think the run is the move. 28 to 27. Genty up the gut. What is that camera angle? Oh, my God. No. Wait, what? Why am I kicking off? We just completely lost. We just 100% lost. Why am I kicking off? Oh, my God. I actually just deja vu'd the Raiders. I 100% just deja vu'd the Raiders. That's so brutal. Well, in real life, the Raiders threw it, and Geno's pass was tipped. So I thought, you know, run with Ashton Genty, change the script, and somehow the game is still going. I have completely glitched this game out. Let's see if we jump forward to the end of the game. What happens? I believe I've unlocked Madden Purgatory. This is where all dog water teams go to exist eternally. I just have to sit here and watch Trevor Lawrence look around. I wonder how long this would go on for. Trevor Lawrence is doomed to eternally look left and right. Looks like it did count the game. You know what I feel like? I feel like the Avengers. I feel like the Avengers when they collected all the stones just to get their asses whooped by Thanos again. That's basically what just happened. Honestly, the only thing I can do is Dante Thornton, this wide receiver. He has 96 speed, 94 excel. He actually has all the makings of a super good wide receiver. Same with Trey Tucker, 95 speed, 93 excel. I'm going to try and just move Dante Thornton to slot wide receiver and just get him as many reps as possible. It's not much, but it's a start. I'm also going to switch up our team schemes. I do like Las Vegas defense. Max Crosby's always good. This team just doesn't have a lot of talent. Las Vegas offense sucks. It's big time sucks. I'm going to switch to Kansas City. So that's Andy Reid, and that's a West Coast power run. Kansas City uses tight ends a lot. We've got Brock Bowers. The only thing is this doesn't really use your running back as much as I'd like. So I think I'll just have to manually get Ashton Genty involved. That or I switch to something that's run heavy. We'll see how it goes. We finished the season 4-13, which is super hot, ultra dog water. Madden predicted that the 2025 Super Bowl would be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs, with the Chiefs winning in a low-scoring game by a single point. Super Bowl MVP was Chris Jones, and Patrick Mahomes would win the league's MVP. Excitingly, though, Max Crosby does win Defensive Player of the Year, and Cam Scadaboo wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. It's actually crazy how much salary cap space we have, though. 180 mil? Wow, that's crazy. So Mike Evans is available. He wants a giga bag. He wants a crazy amount of money. 28 mil? He's hardly going to play 2 years. He's going to regress really fast. I don't know if he's worth that. I could get George Pickens for the same price. I wonder if we just pick up George Pickens here in free agency. The only thing is we're going to have to overpay big time on Pickens because he has no interest in us. Wow, this is a huge deal for George Pickens. I don't know if this is worth it. I don't even know, even if we make this offer, can we get him? I don't think we can. We're not even a top offer, and we grossly overpaid. Let's go for Mike Evans. I actually kind of like this. So yes, it's very expensive for Mike Evans, but we're most likely drafting a rookie quarterback right now, or we're going to trade for a young quarterback. Let's give that young quarterback somebody to throw to. I mean, outside of Brock Bowers. As much as your fantasy football team would like Brock Bowers to have 15 targets a game, let's do something real here. We don't even have to make that aggressive of an offer. This would be a very nice pickup for us. The Falcons have a slightly better offer. I don't want to risk losing Mike Evans here. I'm going to make him an aggressive offer. DJ Reader would be a nice pickup too. Our defense is trash. Honestly, anybody in free agency is a really nice pickup for this team. Hoping I could find some young players with some interest would be nice. Ooh, Nakobe Dean. Nakobe Dean, 25 years old, 78 overall, good speed. It's gonna be a big free agency. I'm gonna make an offer on Devin Bush as well. Genuinely a massive free agency. So we get Mike Evans for 2 years. Sorry, 3 years if he stays. DJ Reader, Devin Bush, Nakobe Dean, and Kobe Bryant. So some huge additions to defense. And obviously Mike Evans on offense. This is a very good free agency. We really didn't spend that much cap either. I mean, we didn't have to pay George Pickens a crazy amount. Mike Evans was the only expensive signing. We have round 1, pick 3. Only the Saints and the Browns are in front of us. If there's not a very solid quarterback available, I've got to trade away this pick. But this is still really nice here because Saints go with the right edge rusher, Browns go with the left edge rusher. So the highest quarterback talent is still going to be available. The good thing is I did scout Owen Dillon. Owen Dillon, although he's projected top 5, is around 2-3 talent. I don't know that any of the quarterbacks in this class are actually that good, unfortunately. I do really like this kid, Jabari Harris. His physicals aren't that great, but physicals are not as good as I used to think they were. It used to be you could literally just look at the physicals and guarantee a super high pick. I'm gonna go with Jabari Harris for my pick. I considered trading this pick away too, and that might have been the right call, but I think I can get my quarterback in the 2nd round. So I'm gonna try and get some high-end talent here. All I really need is Jabari Harris to be hidden depth. He's a goofy looking dude. Oh my God. He's number 4 in true value, making him the 4th highest overall player in this class. That means he's got to be hidden depth. See, I'm really glad that I started doing that. Like he didn't actually have a single physical that was elite, and he was still a top 5 talent, 93 speed, 93 excel. So here's our next pick. Let's see if any of those quarterbacks are still available. There was a quarterback that I really liked. I'm going to take a shot here. I'm going to take a shot here on Evan Taylor, Arkansas scrambler quarterback. The only reason I like him is he's got elite throw power, good speed, good excel. I mean, if he had a good first season, I shouldn't say that yet. I gotta see just how bad he is. Number 132 in true value. I might have just did a big old reach. Yikes. His stats are actually, like, his intangibles are very good for a quarterback, but he's normal dev, so. He's also got a pink suit on and a black do-rag and a blue tie, which is a negative fucking drip. What are we doing here? The big moment, gentlemen, the draft recap, and Jabari Harris was a monster pickup. This wasn't a very strong class. He's the 4th best player in the class. He's 78 overall, but that was such a good draft pick. Jabari Harris, I feel great about that. I was correct that my quarterback sucked, but you know what's funny? He's still better than Geno. Geno's only getting worse. This guy's a 68 overall, but he's a rookie. So at least, like, maybe I could turn him into something. I think I might start Evan Taylor. Next up, Eddie Cabrera, the Mike linebacker, 90 speed, 90 excel, 73 overall. That's a really nice pickup. Rookie at Louisville, and he is hidden dev. That was a very, very nice pickup. We've got a brand new Mike linebacker, a new quarterback, a new corner 1. We've got Mike Evans. Dude, we revamped this entire team in 1 season. I still don't think we're that good yet. We're gonna certainly need some time, but I feel good. Yeah, honestly, like, barring making a big trade here, Evan Taylor does need to be my starting quarterback. I'm going to try a season with Evan Taylor. I'm going to give it a go. If we take a look at this lineup, it does look way better than last season. Significantly better than last season. Mike Evans, Jack Beck, Trey Tucker. I like our wide receiver room, too. I don't hate it at all. Do need to get a center. Alex Kappa's at center right now. That does not look good. DJ Glaze is okay over there. I need a center. Defensively, the free agent pickups helped us a lot. And then the draft pick, Jabari Harris, was a really nice pickup. So there's Porter, there's Jabari Harris. We got Sanborn, we got DJ Reader, got Max Crosby, there's Devin Bush, there's Nakobe Dean. The only thing is we have Cabrera now, so I might have to move Nakobe Dean. He wasn't very expensive. I'm over it. Wow, this is kind of crazy. That's a big switch up. Our first game of the season is at home, hosting the Miami Dolphins. This would be a nice game to get us a W for our rookie quarterback. Dude, I'm starting to think, is Las Vegas where old washed wide receivers go to end their career? I don't like it, man. Devontae Adams? Just kidding. Devontae Adams actually looks really good in Los Angeles, but now I have a kind of washed Mike Evans as my wide receiver 1. Either way, we're back in Allegiant Stadium. It's a brand new season. 4-13, it can get worse, but it'd be tough to get worse. And to kick this game off, we've got a red zone alert. Here's the thing. If we can get Evan Taylor either a good season or potentially an offensive rookie of the year, this whole thing turns around. The Arkansas Scrambler. Let's see what Evan Taylor's got. Evan Taylor, they said he's a scrambler, coach. No, no, no! Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, what am I doing? I went for the showboat animation. Dude, that is the #1 way, if this was real life, that is the #1 way to get your rookie quarterback benched so unbelievably fast. This kid would never see the NFL field ever again in his life. And I have no one to blame but myself. I'm winning this game for Evan Taylor now that I have completely ruined his life. And it's 14-0. Evan Taylor, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. I can't believe I just did that. I'm actually an idiot. Okay. Okay, Jack Beck. That was not a good ball by any stretch of the imagination. But you know what? I'm getting this kid a touchdown. Can't believe what I've done. Let's go into Mike Evans. It's our free agent pickup. But you know what's kind of crazy? Mike Evans looks good in these jerseys. Usually when I take a player who's iconically on a different team, it just looks wrong, but something about that looks good. All right, looking good right now. There's Brock Bowers in man coverage. Am I going to get a tutty right here? Not quite. I owe you one. I owe you one, Evan Taylor. See, like, I should punch you some Magenti, shouldn't I? Fine. Sorry, Evan Taylor. Evan Taylor, the point is that we get a touchdown, okay? Let's not be greedy. I can't believe I did that to him. Dude, we're getting annihilated. 17-7? All right, Eddie Cabrera. All right, Rook. On 2nd and 4, what's Miami got here? Jeez, what is this play? Super mega motion. And all they end up is getting sacked by Tyree Wilson. All right, empty bunch wide. Wow. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I knew I was cooked. Tyreek Hill on Jeremy Chin. Oh, wait a minute. We can go get another touchdown. Evan Taylor, I can't believe what I've done to you, my friend. Wow, that's the easiest touchdown you're going to get. That goes to Dante Thornton Jr. They set an all-out blitz. Did not pay off. 24-14. This game is actually still winnable. Can you believe it? I think Brock Bowers up a seam right up the middle has got to be there, right? It might have been for a second. Evan Taylor. Oh, I got to throw it. Jack Beck, sit. Oh, my God, what a ball. This game is alive. This game is alive. I could have scrambled, but I got nervous. We obviously made the right call because he hit the pass. Evan Taylor redemption. Evan Taylor redemption. I'm so sorry for what I've done to you, my GOAT. Evan Taylor scrambling out. Right down we go. I should not have called the timeout right there. This might be my worst GM'd game of all time. Straight up. But I think we're going to find a way to get in this end zone anyway. I'm genuinely not worried. There's Ashton Genty over the middle. Makes a really nice grab. Wow. Getting us all the way back to 3rd and 1. It's going to come down to this final drive. If we can stop Miami, we're going to be all right. But with only 2 timeouts and a 2-minute warning, it's going to be tough. Let's see if we got it in us. I'm going Genty check down. We got to find a way in the end zone first. No more fumbles. Evan Taylor's got 255 yards and a touchdown. His only turnover is me being a dumb idiot. So, Dante Thornton, another one. Dante Thornton, 2 touchdowns. We like that. 24-21. The game is on the line. 1st and 10. Max Crosby, we need you right now, buddy. This is when we need Max Crosby. They're going to start out with a handoff, and Devon Achane is not going anywhere. That's a great start. If we get this ball back, we're going to win this. Come on. Come on, dude. Not like this. Not like this. It's got to be another handoff, right? 2nd and 8. Oh, my God. They go play action. I didn't expect it at all, but he throws it away, which stops the clock. They just went play action. I didn't expect that at all. Okay, if we can hold them right here, I mean, they just stopped the clock. Take the check down. Let him check it down. Yes, sir. No. No fucking way. He just broke 2 fucking tackles en route to a first down. That's unbelievable. I was sitting there waiting for him to throw that. That's ridiculous. Is that Isaac Tesla? Did they end up with Isaac fucking Tesla my go? That is horrible. I just got RNG'd by the Miami Dolphins. Although it's my fault for fumbling that scramble. That's crazy. 2nd and 16, they're passing still. Tua, you're getting risky over there, Miami. We may still get this ball back, actually. 3rd and 25, I think they're just guaranteeing a run here. I'm pressing everybody up. It's got to be a run, right? They go with like a jet. We're going to get the ball. We're going to get the ball. They're going to use a lot of clock. But if we get in field goal range, we can still win this. Had to do this with no timeouts, though. Wow. That is not a good punt. Not a good punt at all. Okay. We're starting on the 40. That's a bad punt. We have 21 seconds. 1st and 10. No timeouts. Just to get in field goal range. I mean, we could throw one right down the middle, like super deep, and then just call a timeout. Or, sorry, spike it. Otherwise, I'm taking Genty. Check down. Let's see if it's there. I'm taking Genty check down. All right, Genty check down, get out of bounds, 2nd and 5. Dude, this is so doable. This is so doable. I can't believe it. All right, I really like Brock Bowers there. And then I want Genty up the middle in case we're going to get mega yards. Uh-oh. Can't do that. What's the flag? Potential. What's the flag? Throwing across the line of scrimmage? Illegal forward pass. Well, now we have to get out of bounds. And we have to get out of bounds or go touchdown. Is there any way that Mike Evans is open on this corner route? It seems so improbable, but I gotta believe. I gotta believe in my... Oh my God, he's open, bad ball! Oh my God! Evan Taylor! Oh my God! That was it, dude. That's field goal range. Oh my God. Dude, if it can go wrong, it will go wrong for the Raiders. Oh my goodness. I gotta try it again. That's a good ball. Oh my God, this game is winnable. That's a 52-yard field goal for Cole. Isn't this our punter? Where's our kicker? Whatever, dude, just pin it. I thought they had Daniel Carlson. And he's iced. And he's iced. And he's iced. And he's iced. Can he do it? Can he do it? Can he do it? How do we not have a fucking kicker on this team? That's our punter! Oh my God, I had 90% power, and that shit wouldn't have been a PAT. Oh my God. This team is cursed. This team is so cursed. I can't believe it. Evan Taylor just threw 2 touchdowns, 290 yards, and lost. And it's all my fault. I'm so sorry, Evan Taylor. Okay, what an oversight. Yeah, AJ Cole is auto-subbed at our kicker because I guess Daniel Carlson isn't here anymore? I really don't know. I got to go get a kicker. How did I make that mistake? All right, who are the best free agent kickers? Matt Prater is available. Matt Prater would have won me that game. Matt Prater's going to retire, though, so do I get this bum, Jude McAtamney? Giants fans hate this guy. Jude McAtamney has the best accuracy out of any kicker available. Now that's hilarious. I'm going with Cade York, bro. 97 kick power. Get your ass on my roster, Cade. Jason Myers is on this team. Jason Myers is already on this team. Why is Jason Myers not the starting kicker? Why on earth would AJ Cole be our kicker when we have Jason? This game sucks. This game blows. My kickoff specialist is AJ Cole. Madden's next suggestion for my kickoff specialist is Mike Evans. But if I scroll all the way to the bottom, I can find my 2 actual kickers. Dude, what is going on? Despite probably deserving to get fired, we ended up being 9-8 on the season. Turns out if I take my greasy, idiotic hands off the wheel, we're actually a better program. 9-8, a winning record. We don't make the playoffs, but that's actually crazy how strong the AFC West is. We're the 10th in the NFL there. The whole AFC West has a winning record, like the entirety of the AFC West. Kansas City, the Chargers, the Denver Broncos, and us. Max Crosby, 22 sacks on the season, second in the NFL. And let's see how our rookie Evan Taylor did. Oh my God. 4,200 passing yards. I mean, we're probably losing a lot of games, so I get it. 36 and 15. It's actually really, really good. And if you look at his tags, award winner. That means he's got Offensive Rookie of the Year, and he is now Star Dev. We absolutely made the right call. His accuracies are already so much better. His deep accuracy is trash, and that's why we missed that throw to Mike Evans. But he's got 84 speed and 86 excel. This guy's going to be really good. Ashton Jeanty had 919 yards and 7 touchdowns, receiving 1,000 out of Mike Evans, almost 1,000 out of Dante Thornton Jr., and almost 1,000 out of Brock Bowers. Each of those guys with a good amount of touchdowns as well. Jack Beck adding 6 and 750. So offense is perfect for this team. Devin Bush, our free agent signing, 150 tackles, 3 sacks, 5 interceptions. Nakobe Dean played really, really well behind him. Then it's Jeremy Chin, Kobe Bryant, Max Crosby. It's interesting, though, my rookie, Eddie Cabrera, really did nothing. This tells me that Nakobe Dean must have been sub-linebacker or somehow it got shuffled around because I had him as starting Mike linebacker, and clearly that did not reflect in the stats. But a good season for Nakobe Dean. I almost could trade Eddie Cabrera. I don't know, 90 speed out of Mike linebacker, though. I kind of want to use this kid. Max Crosby is equating so much pass rush, but look at DJ Reader, free agent signing, 8.5 sacks. Tyree Wilson. Let's not give up on Tyree Wilson. This was a high draft pick for the Raiders. Would have been 4 or 5 years ago. But 7.5 sacks. This was a really good defensive season. I think all those free agent signings were good. And here's our really good rookie, Jabari Harris. Almost 100 tackles, 2 TFLs, half a sack, and 2 interceptions, 5 passes deflected. It's a good season for him. Devin Bush was actually nasty. Forced a fumble, recovered 2, 9 deflections. Devin Bush, much better free agent signing than I expected. He was kind of a throwaway for me, and he ended up being really good. Taking a look around the entire league. Christian Gonzalez leads the league in interceptions. Joe Burrow, no shocker here, leads the league in passing yards. Then it's Mahomes, Herbert, Prescott, and Evan Taylor is 5th in the NFL. We're killing it with Evan Taylor. This is really, really good for us. Jahmyr Gibbs, most rushing yards in the league, followed up by Jonathan Taylor, Saquon Barkley. Cam Scatterbo is getting so good. Holy shit. Scatterbo already won Offensive Rookie of the Year, and he just added 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns. He's going to be a threat. I got to get Jeanty more reps for sure. Sorry, Jamar Chase leads the league in receiving yards this season. Rashee Rice, Puka Nacua, CeeDee Lamb, and Amon-Ra St. Brown close behind. Rashee Rice, 1,600 yards, 23 touchdowns. Yuck. It's crazy. And the only person in front of Max Crosby is Sexy Dexy Lawrence. The Giants are damn good. Cam Scatterbo, Dexter Lawrence. Then it's Shamar Stewart, TJ Watt, and DeForest Buckner. That's an interesting top 5. You don't see that top 5 very often. Followed by Rashawn Gary, Jared Verse, Greenard. Where is Myles Garrett? I always see him in the top 5. This is like the worst Myles Garrett season I've ever seen. Where is he? He's got to be injured. He had 11 sacks. That is like the lowest I've ever seen out of Myles Garrett. The 2026 season would conclude with the classic Chiefs-Eagles Super Bowl. Chiefs winning another one. They're now back-to-back champions. And NFL MVP goes to Joe Burrow. After an uneventful offseason, it was time for the draft. We have round 1, pick 16. And honestly, I've loved so many of the positions we've gotten. I decided to go offensive line in this draft. This is Norman Keaton, a left tackle out of, I believe, Oregon. 86 in true value. This was not a good pickup unless he's hidden dev. Norman Keaton, huge. Sorry, he was out of Texas. Left tackle out of Texas. He is hidden dev. Just getting hidden dev on the O-line is awesome. Because you can't, like, there's no awards that give offensive linemen development trait upgrades. So you gotta draft them that way. Norman Keaton, very nice pickup right here. So Keaton was a 72 overall. We also picked up Cliff Norwood, 74 overall corner. We've been hitting on corners. Computer got me Jonathan Diaz, a power back. He might be a nice addition with Jeanty, but overall Jeanty is going to be the bell cow. And nothing else crazy. Taking a look at the full draft class, another relatively weak one. There's a very ugly D tackle that went to the Niners. Cassidy B's in a corner, 80 overall. That goes to the dude. The Giants are going to be scary. They just drafted an 80 overall corner. Damn. There was a really good left guard. Round 1, pick 27. Matthew Macklin. This was a whiff by me. I would have loved to have picked this kid up. Rookie out of Notre Dame, Matthew Macklin is so good. 79 overall hidden dev. I definitely could have made a better pick there on my offensive lineman. I can't tell if this is a bug, but now Jason Myers and Cade York are both gone. And I re-signed Cade York. So I think I'm just gonna have to sign a kicker every season. I don't know what this is. So as predicted, Mike Evans fell off pretty hard. He's now an 84 overall star dev, but the other wide receivers are getting better. Jack Beck's getting better. Dante Thornton. We even got William Randall here. Evan Taylor looking super nice. Ashton Genty at an 88 overall. Brock Bowers at a 96. I like the offensive line. I'll probably move Keaton to become a center. Norman Keaton's the guy that I just drafted to play at left tackle. He's a 72 overall hidden dev at center, so that's perfect. Now our offensive line actually is pretty nice. Defense continues to get better too. Kobe Bryant got a dev trade upgrade? I have no idea how he got that. I did not think he had nearly a good enough season to get that, but that's huge because Jeremy Chin is out. Harris, Porter, and Norwood. Only thing I really need on this defense is a free safety. Outside of that, I like this defense a lot. I moved Eddie Cabrera to my right edge rusher. He's not exactly built for it. His power from S-News actually suck, but that's what Max Crosby's for. He is really fast, though, and he has good block shedding, so he's a good run-stopping right edge rusher. I'm interested to see how this works, but the entire team is improving, developing. I just need a free safety. Can't have everything. At the halfway point of the 2027 season, we're 4-3. 89 overall offense, 83 overall defense. And we're taking on a division rival, the Broncos, who are 4-2. The AFC West is super strong. So I would love to play this game and win it. I completely sold Evan Taylor last time I played. I'm 0-2 playing as the Raiders right now. So time to lock in. The Raiders truly have the most boring uniforms ever. They don't have a single alternate uniform that's like unique at all. That's so lame. All right, big first quarter drive. Let's take the lead. It's up to Evan Taylor. Really, it's up to me to not sell Evan Taylor. This offense is looking really nice now. Mike Evans lost his superstar status, though. I think that is the one sad thing here. Dante Thornton, not a great football, but he gets 7 yards. That would have been a lot more, but I think what I got to remember is we've invested a lot into this offensive line, whether that's through free agency or through the draft or just through developing. We still have Colton Miller. We just added that center. I got to keep running the ball to Ashton Genty. 1st and 10, I'm going to pass here, but then I'm going right back to the run game. I think I had a few deep balls, but I think Evan Taylor, remember, he's a scrambler. That is technically going to the run game, is it not? Is it not? Evan Taylor, scrambler, Arkansas. Papi Chulo, head coach with the Frosted Tips. You see a head coach with Frosted Tips, you know you're cooked. Just kidding. That was a trash play call. Unblocked blitzer off that edge. I'm sticking to the ground game. I don't care that was a dud play. I'm going right back to... Dude. Oh, Genty! Thank God Ashton Genty's a freak because that was also dead in the water. Oh, my goodness. This Broncos defense not playing around. All right. We're looking like we're going to run it again, but it's another Brock Bowers pass. He's barely... That was crazy. That was a catch. Denver's challenging it. Oh, Sean Payton, you're a little bitch, bro. Straight up. And the computer just challenged the ruling, and it ruled in the favor of the challenge. That's crazy. That's really funny. Dude, their pass rush is crazy. 3rd and 10. They're only sending 4, and they just keep getting home. What is going on over here? 3rd and 10. Dude, that was the greatest challenge ever, I think. I can't get a pass off. They're legitimately in the backfield before we can even throw the football. This is crazy. All right, it's gonna 4th and 10. We're going for it. And there's Ashton Genty. It's not a great football, but it's enough. Wow. Did we need that? I can't sell Evan Taylor. Not again, man. I'm just going to keep it simple. Dude, they're applying so much pressure. We just got to get rid of the ball fast. I say as I don't get rid of the ball fast, but it worked out perfectly. Brock Bowers, get in there. Raiders strike first. Big timer. All right, 3rd and 2. Come on, Genty. That's a handoff. That's an RPO handoff. Get through him. Oh. Dude, I just like to think that Genty gets through that. 49-yard field goal, no shot. This is actually bugged because I already signed a kicker and already started a kicker again, and it's still AJ Cole. Can he hit that? Oh my God, he can hit it. Oh my God, AJ Cole. Dude, no matter what I do, this game won't let me use my kicker. But you know what? It looks like we can hit from like 48-ish. That was max distance, though. We had no more sauce on that thing. Let's get this ball into old. I was going to say to old Wash Mike Evans, but I don't think he's there for it. I'm going to get rid of this one. Running for our lives on 4th and 4. Dude, this Broncos defense is crazy. All right, 1st and 10, 46 seconds. Gonna make something good happen here. Let's start with a check down to Brock. It's a beautiful movement out of Brock right there to pick that up. I think I'm gonna run that same play again. I kind of like that. I don't think they defend that. Wow, they're really just gonna hand Brock 10 yards of play. Works for me. They're back in a prevent defense right now, which tells me that I'm gonna throw the exact same pass to Brock again. That's kind of crazy. I'm gonna call another timeout here. Now they're switching it. All right, they've seen that enough times. Switch up the defense, and Evan Taylor. That is 4 straight passes to Brock Bowers. My goodness. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This really is the Raiders. Ooh, beautiful route out of Jack Beck, but that is Pat Surtain, former Defensive Player of the Year. Wow, great defense. I kind of want to attack Riley Moss here. Thornton, we're attacking Riley. Thank the Lord for white corners. Thank the Lord for white corners. Woo! Wow, wow, what a drop. Dude, it's crazy because he had him too. Oh, no! My God. That was actually a touchdown. It was just underthrown so bad. I guess that's just karma. Dude, I suck with Evan Taylor. His deep accuracy is like 78. I got to stop throwing deep. It's still 10-7, luckily. All right, I got to throw these stupid-ass checkdowns the whole game. I don't want to be that way. On 4th and 6, I'm going for this. Need a really big pickup here. What do we got? Oh, there's Brock Bowers, outside release. That's the only throws that work for Evan Taylor right now until I get that deep accuracy up. All right, we're going red zone alert. I'm going to go with the RPO. Let's go with a little RPO sauce. I'm just going to hand this to Genty. A big speed burst out to the right. That's crazy. That was nice. Finally calling a decent play. I actually have it in me, apparently. My God, you guys, I won a game. I won a game that I played in my ass. Yes, I am. Dude, we're 5-3. I'm 17-7. Like, I got nothing to complain about. It was an ugly game, but it's a W. We'd finished the season 11-6. And take a look at the stats. Evan Taylor, 4,000 yards, 28 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. We did lose in the wild card, but overall, I consider this a very good season. Ashton Genty, 1,068 yards, 10 touchdowns. No fumbles, 39 broken tackles. Beautiful. Brock Bowers, 1,000 yards, only 2 touchdowns. All the touchdowns went to Dante Thornton. Kind of a weird simulated year here for this Chiefs offense. I know it's our Raiders offense, but it's Chiefs playbook is what I'm trying to say. Jack Beck, 705-7. That's kind of weird. I've never seen that before. Defensively, Devin Bush, so many tackles. And guess who leads the league in sacks? It's none other than Max Crosby. 25.5 sacks. DJ Reader, another 10. The defense was booming. Defense looking so good. 2 interceptions out of Kobe Bryant, 2 out of Darrell Peel, 1 out of Dean, 1 out of Bush, and 1 out of Darian Porter. Yeah, no one really even came close to Max Crosby. Chop Robinson had 19, Buckner had 18.5, but he's 6.5 in front of Chop Robinson, the next closest. And then through the air, Joe Burrow leads the league. It was a very low offensive year for the entire league. You usually see somebody over 5,000 or somebody with 40 touchdowns, but no. Well, sorry. Brock Purdy has 43. 43-5. Damn, that's a season for Brock Purdy with only 3,700 yards. Josh Jacobs, Jonathan Taylor, and guess who? Cam Scadaboo, 1,515 touchdowns. He's got to be like a 99 overall superstar. He is. He's a 98 overall superstar X Factor with 85 speed. Stop. How is he doing this with 85 speed? Averaging 5.2 yards a carry. That's actually crazy. We've got some good cap space available. Dude, I'm signing Cam Little. I'm so sick of this kicker bug. I want the GOAT. Dude, free agency has been so good to us. Look at this free agency. Joe Thuney, Marlon Humphrey, Kenny Moore, Cam Little, and Tevin Jenkins. So huge additions to the offensive line, huge additions to our secondary, and we get Cam Little. Hopefully he'll actually play. And a huge draft recap. We said we needed a free safety, right? Mitch Nix, hybrid free safety out of Florida State. So he's a 77 overall, but he's normal dev. You do kind of run into this problem later in draft classes. The game has a desired amount of hidden dev, star dev, etc. players. So the further you get, the less likely you can get a hidden dev player. I think under most circumstances, this should be a hidden dev. A rookie, a 77 overall safety rookie, 92 speed, 90 excel. He's really, really good. He's just not hidden dev. We also grabbed a 6'6" Dante Rogers. Nice little tight end. I might move him to fullback, to be honest. 85 speed, 91 excel. I mean, Brock Bowers, though, right? This was a strong class, though. We didn't have a high pick because we actually played well this season. But Nick Addison, 82. 381s. A quarterback, a center, and a halfback. On top of that, an 80 overall right edge rusher. That's a good class. There was a 99 speed wide receiver in the second round. That's a pickup from Cincinnati. Russell Bailey. Headed into this 2028 season, in addition to really solid draft picks, really good development, and actually insane free agencies, the best free agencies I've ever had, this team is stupid good. Ashton Jeanty, 93 overall, superstar. We really haven't had any playbooks that greatly benefit Ashton Jeanty. He's just so good that he was gonna do this no matter what. That's the good thing. We just kind of got to coast with him. Kansas City Chiefs playbook certainly helped Brock Bowers, although he was kind of destined for this anyway, too. 99 overall, superstar X Factor, the #1 tight end in the league. That was our goal from the start, and he looks crazy good. Now, the offensive line got insanely good. Colton Miller still playing. Joe Tooney out of free agency. Norman Keaton out of the draft. We got Rodgers at right guard and Grant at right tackle. We didn't even end up needing Tevin Jenkins. I could put Tevin Jenkins at right guard. I've noticed that EA has started to give huge overall decreases when players are out of position. I don't know the reason for this. All you have to do to solve this is edit their actual position. It's honestly really stupid, though. I don't know why I have to do this to Tevin Jenkins, but I will say it makes our offense look better. Now he's at right guard as an 81 overall. So. At wide receivers, I think that is kind of one of our weakest points. After losing Mike Evans and not getting any big wide receivers in free agency, it's Randall, Thornton, and Jack Beck. So we don't have that like standout superstar wide receiver, but that's kind of what Brock Bowers is. So offense looks amazing. And Evan Taylor, he never got superstar, but he is a raw 90 overall. His deep accuracy has gone down. He's now 68. I have to get this kid some deep who is his quarterback comp? Who is a fast quarterback that can throw every single ball except for a deep ball? You let me know. That's Evan Taylor. Defensively, Kobe Bryant, Jabari Harris, Marlon Humphrey, Kenny Moore, insanely good corners on this roster. My additional D tackles are kind of weak, but I love our linebackers. Max Crosby's been the best edge rusher in the game, and Mitch Nick starting free safety. I think this team has what it takes to win it all. Let's see how we're looking at midseason. Oh, we're cooking. 5-2, taking on the 4-2 Baltimore Ravens. Dude, the overall of our team is crazy good. I'm gonna play this game. Also, we got a weekly award. Evan Taylor, AFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 7 with 450 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 20 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown. That's my GOAT. Evan Taylor would be on my fantasy team, that's for sure. All right, best Sunday night primetime game 2. Ooh, we're going to get a little different presentation. I like this. 3-0 when we take over. It's 3rd and inches. I'm not going to lie. I might have one of the best offensive lines in the National Football League. We are going to hammer the rock. God, I talk you guys up. And then you get insta-block shed. What am I doing here? We've got a red zone alert, though. Down 3-0. We can easily punch this in. I'm going with a counter run to Ashton Jeanty. Love a counter run. Brock Bowers, not a diva. Pole blocker, Brock Bowers. Good dude. That play was just set up to suck ass. That should be such easy blocking. Oh, that's just an EA error right there. That was a good-looking play. Sometimes they just make your blockers do stupid shit. I'm still running the ball to Ashton Jeanty, man. I can't say all this nice stuff about that O-line and then not just hammer the rock. Give me a heavy set. Give me, like, pistol. Pistol bunch tight end, no. I want full house. What is this formation? Holy shit, what is this? This is awesome. Full house? Yeah, I'm going to run full house behind Ashton Jeanty. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Well, not behind Ashton Jeanty, but to Ashton. I'm running this exact play again. Full house dive. This play is sick. Come on, Jeanty. Damn. All right. Maybe the same play twice wasn't the call, but there's a lot of options in this set. This is called full house over close. We're going to go halfback stretch out of this. I have 2 lead blockers. This is beautiful. Okay, why is Genty not in his stance? Dude, in Ultimate Team, Genty's in his stance. Why is he not in his classic stance? No wonder Genty can't get X Factor. That was a money play, and I'm not going to make the Evan Taylor mistake. I almost did it right there. I really did almost do it. Our next moment's on defense, 9-14. This whole defense is so different. There's Kobe Bryant and Kobe Dean. Dude, our entire defense is free agents, I think. I mean, for the most part, we drafted a few players, and of course, we've got Max Crosby, but dude, Nakobe Dean, Devin Bush, Marlon Humphrey, Eddie Cabrera, Kobe Bryant, Mitch Nix. I love this defense. All right, I'm on Mitch Nix. He's going to throw short. That's not going anywhere. There's Eddie Cabrera, the super fast rookie. It's 3rd and 14. Lamar and company are in trouble. I'm guessing pass, and I'm blitzing Marlon Humphrey. I'm blitzing Marlon Humphrey on Lamar. He's taking a shot. Harris, what do you got? That's great defense. That's great defense. That got a little scary, though. I ain't going to lie to you. That's Jabari Harris. One of the best draft picks we made, Jabari Harris. Nakobe Dean. Oh, my God. Angle of a lifetime. Dude, the angles in this game are so bad. These guys are fucking morons. Oh, you know, it should be a catch. That's a great play, but it should never be a touchdown. It's only a touchdown because the angles in this game were coated up by 6 orangutans and 1 banana. There's a video on the hub, I'm sure. 14-17, Genty! All right, I can't run through Kyle Hamilton, but 11 rushes, 41 yards. And, hey, I mean, a field goal. I've actually got Cam Little, and he's actually on the lineup. So a field goal is going to win this thing for us. But we might not need to do that. Sorry, a field goal is going to tie it up. Touchdown wins it for us. I'm almost already in field goal range, so let's make sure Cam Little's in a good spot, right? But I would much rather just win this game. We're going to run duo out to the outside. I'm not sure who he's blocking there. We're calling a timeout. 2 timeouts remaining, and I think we do need to pass here. Drive halfback under. This is a great play. This is a great clock management play. A ton of different routes that can get out of bounds. And there's a perfect one right there. Perfect ball to Genty. And we're out of bounds. Great work, Evan Taylor. It's exactly what we need out of you right there. 4 verts. The classic 4 verts. Why not? Brock Bowers inside release. Oh, wow, that's good defense. I thought for sure we had that. Cam Little, the NFL record holder, is now a Raider. I'm so glad we have him on our team. An actual kicker? It's going to let me do it? All right, 2nd and 10. I hope we don't need him. My goal is to not need him. Ashton Genty over the middle. Tough catch. Great catch, Genty. I love that. I think I'm going to run inside zone here. Let's just hand off to Genty. Great offensive line. We've got the numbers. How can you not get through that, Genty? 4th and 1. Huge play coming up. I believe in Genty. Genty's not getting stuffed twice. Ain't no shot. Beautiful run, Ashton Genty. 31 seconds. 1 timeout remains. And we're looking to win this game. We're not looking to tie this up. Salem pivot out of Bowers is going to be... Well, it was there, but Evan Taylor, Arkansas. Scrambler. Don't you ever forget it. That's all he did at Arkansas. You don't remember Evan Taylor at Arkansas? Woo pigs, dumbass. 2nd and 3. What do you got, Brock Bowers? What do you got? Timeout. 13 seconds. They want the field goal now? Are you out of your mind? We've got a few end zone shots. Let's win this game. Let's be clutch. We can even take a penalty. We can take an intentional grounding. Bowers? Oh! Oh! My God, that could not have been more wide open, and the 68 deep accuracy. Was that a medium ball? I can't believe he missed that. I'm going to be honest. They should have made that. It was a red pass. It was that bad. But guess what? Let's try it again. What? We didn't even animate for the football? It's a miracle that wasn't picked off. Dude, this has been one of the jankiest... This would have been one of the jankiest franchises I've ever done. That's actually crazy. 3rd and 10. I'm kind of lucky that wasn't intercepted. I mean, I thought it should have been caught, though. Cam Little, an actual kicker? An actual kicker? We're going into OT, baby. It's our 2nd overtime game. Can I actually come away with a win this time? 3rd and 9. I mean, if I can get a stop right now. We don't have anything to worry about. I'm sending the blitz. Come on. Let's get on Lamar, Marlon. Let's get on Lamar. He throws. Dropped. 4th and 9. Are they going to punt? They kind of have to. Okay. All we do is score and we win the game. All we got to do is get Cam Little in range or throw an absolute piss missile. Not. Oh, he's so open. He hit the deep ball. It was so ugly, but he hit the deep ball. Yes, Evan Taylor. I've never seen a quarterback get to 90 overall and have 68 deep accuracy. That truly is a first for me. We're going to get this one into Dante Thornton. We are at the field goal target yard line, whatever that is. Sorry, I know that wasn't great English there, but I would rather have the touchdown. Ashton Genty's going to bowl forward. He's having a beautiful game right now. A field goal and this is over. They didn't score anything on their opening drive. And there's Brock Bowers. That's just too easy of a throw. We got to take that. 1st and 10. We're marching. We're marching. We're marching. All right. What about Ashton Genty on a wheel route? What do the feds think about that? I don't think we need it. Look at this ball to Dante Thornton Jr. I want the touchdown. I'm going to be greedy. This is a hard-fought battle against the Ravens. Got to give them credit. They played a good ball game. Oh, Genty, you break that tackle. It's all over, buddy boy. Spacing switch. Maybe a Dante Thornton. I don't know. There's Ashton Genty out the backfield. Is that ball game? We broke the curse. We won in overtime. The curse is broken. We got a shot this season, boys. We got a serious shot. 6-2 Raiders. With the free agency defense and the hard-fought offense. With a quarterback who can't throw more than 15 yards downfield. This is crazy. Deja vu. Another 11-6 season. We ended with 2 wins against the Niners and the Jets, which put us here, which is perfect. We'll take on the Los Angeles Chargers in the wild card. Let's take a look at this playoff bracket. So we're the 2 seed. Wow, 11-6 is the 2 seed. The Bengals are the 1 seed, the Colts, the Browns, the Patriots, the Chiefs. Now, on the other side of the bracket, you've got the Lions, the Eagles, the Panthers, the Giants, and the Cardinals, Seahawks. If we make it this year, I want to play the Giants. That would be so awesome. And the 1 seed is the Dallas Cowboys. Wow. Take a look at the stats on the season. Evan Taylor, 3rd in the league passing yards, 31 and 11. Still a good amount of interceptions. Genty at 1,114. That's his best season by far. Dante Thornton, 1,100. Jack Beck, 1,089 and 10. Brock Bowers only 3rd on the team. That's crazy. Defensively, Nakobe Dean keeps killing it. Max Crosby cannot be stopped. Max Crosby literally can't be stopped. 24 sacks. Again, he does it. Did he lead the league? He led the league again in sacks. That's crazy. After a scary close win against the Chargers, 25-22, another overtime game, we would face off against the Kansas City Chiefs in the Divisional. Dude, Chargers in the wild card, Chiefs in the Divisional? Apologies, gentlemen. I didn't have the footage from last game because I'm actually a fraud today. But we will be able to play this one against the Chiefs, and I know that my recording footage is going. It's kind of, dude, the AFC West is so strong. I mean, we know the Chiefs. We've got the same offense as them. We know it's a great team. They're a high overall. We're a high overall. Hey, at least we're in Allegiant. We start out with a red zone alert. That's a great way to kick off a game. I think we need to attack the middle. I don't see Chris Jones. I do not see Chris Jones. We are absolutely running the football. Get off of me! Genty! Oh my God, what a run from Ashton Genty. Now I'm tossing it out to the left. I think they're going to pinch the middle. They're scared. They're nervous. They're going to leave the left side. Maybe not. That was a hell of an angle out of Williams. Damn, what a play. Nice play. I didn't expect him to get that, dude. I thought that was touchdown for sure. Looking at a 2nd and goal here. We're going to go with the pass. I'm just going to throw short on this. If it's there, it doesn't need to be because Brock Bowers is wide open. That's a touchdown against Kansas City. That's how you start out the divisional. Defense needs my help, though, because they're in the exact same scenario. You know, this Chiefs team looks a little different, but guess what? It's still got Patrick Mahomes, so I'm still horrified of it. That's a screen pass. He doesn't even get it off. Now we're talking single back wing tight. Coach thinks this is a run. Is this a run? Oh, my God, they have Michael Mayer. They have our Michael Mayer. When did that happen? I don't know when that occurred. And they also have Tank Bigsby, who just took the most insane angle to get that. I thought we bottled that up. Wow, that was crazy. What an interesting Chiefs team. They've got Michael Mayer. They've got Tank Bigsby. On defense, what are their abilities? They've got Nick Bolton, Trent McDuffie. Well, I recognize those. Evan Taylor. Scrambler at Arkansas, don't you ever forget it. All right, 7-7. We pick up 6 yards there. There's the 2-minute warning. A really efficient drive here will give us some points and hopefully use most of this clock. That's the goal here. Let's see what we got going. Brock Bowers, post route. Oh, he is going to be an animal today. He's going to be an animal today. Brock Bowers, huge play. Poppy Chulo calling a hell of a game so far. We'll fade out here. I want Genty over the middle. I want to attack the middle if it's there. Oh, Nick Bolton. Nick Bolton's fast, but he's not Genty fast. Damn, what a ball. I do gotta be like cautious about throwing deep though. So if I throw an interception, dude, we could sell a game. There's Genty going crazy. Huge. This is a huge game right now. We're slicing this Chiefs team up. I'm staying in no huddle because we look so good right now. Let's keep it simple, stupid. There's Ashton Genty. Big juke. Not enough. 2nd and 4, 1:05 here. Here's something we never run. Halfback slip screen. What do you think about it? What a ball. What a block. Good juke, Genty. 1st and goal on the 9, and Andy Reid's worried about that clock. That's exactly what we were talking about. Jonathan Diaz, this is our rookie. Sorry, it's his 2nd year now, but we have him for when Genty is tired, and Genty is tired right now. Diaz gets it to 2nd and goal on the 1. We're going to bring Genty back in to punch this in. Ashton Genty following behind Rodgers, number 87. That's our fullback, technically our backup tight end. Oh, Genty! That had no business going in. No business. But it's 14-7, and the Chiefs get nothing out of that drive. We pick up another touchdown I don't even come in for. This game might be over. 14-21 in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes left. All we got to do is string together some beautiful, beautiful run plays, and we built the offensive line for this exact reason. Genty! Cut that left, and I run through that safety, and this game's over. But honestly, this is nice, too. We're going to burn a lot of clock this way. I'm going to try the toss play again. This was not good last time, but I'm not going to get... Oh, my God, it looks so good right here. Decent block, Brock Bowers. Was hoping for a better block there. Genty has 11 rushes for 134 yards. This is beautiful. It's everything I ever dreamed of. And the Chiefs are going to go with 3 down linemen? Are you trying to lose? They call another timeout. That's crazy out of Andy Reid. Straight up. That's crazy. All right, 1st and 10. Halfback dive up the middle. There goes Genty. Hey, I like that. 2nd and 4. Another timeout out of the Chiefs. Dude, they can't stop the run. They straight up can't stop the run. This is the most dominant I've ever had a run game, I think, in a franchise. Because, you know, the run game is just, it's tough. But it's now, I've never had a run game this strong. 14 rushes, 165 yards. Stop it. I mean, listen, I could just keep milking the clock, but let's punch this thing in. Fuck it. Let's punch this thing in. Oh, not quite. 2nd and goal. If I was smart, I would QB kneel this twice and kick a field goal, but honestly, I'm going with the run. I want Ashton Genty to have another one. Those are some beautiful looking blocks right there. Dude, I'm sticking with this run game this entire playoff run. Because that's crazy. Chiefs score with absolutely no time left to make this game look a little closer than it was. 28-21. Ashton Genty averaged, 12 yards a carry? Unbelievable run right there. Let's take a look at our player stats. Evan Taylor, 11 for 15, 73 and a touchdown. I mean, it's a solid game for him. But this is crazy. 16, 167, 10 yards a carry, 3 touchdowns, 4 broken tackles, 76 yards after contact, and a 59-yard rush. Gotta love that. Oh my God, you're kidding. The Cleveland Browns. The AFC Championship is the Cleveland Browns. They're 10-7. Who is on their roster? How did they do this? That's the last team I expected to see right here. Cleveland Browns roster. A 98 overall Quinshon Judkins is their best player, followed up by Carson Schlesinger. Then Mason Graham, Cora Moa, Dion Dent, an auto-generated player. Who on earth is your quarterback? It's Anthony Richardson. This is a crazy team. This is a straight up a crazy team. I'm so excited for this game. Let's play ball. Kind of scared to go up against this Quinshon Judkins, but you know what? I've got Ashton Genty. And there's Carson Schlesinger, their best defensive player, who makes that tackle there. Saves that from you being real bad. Because there's 14 yards, Ashton Genty. Dude, I'm going to keep running the football. This is so much fun. I lied. I'm going to pass. I feel like I haven't passed in a long time. I feel like I literally ran so... Ooh. Hurdle! Oh! Oh, my God! Yes! Dude, he got sucked into that animation so bad. Oh, that was awesome. You like that? I still got it, boys. I'm not Unk. All right. As I get absolutely dotted up by Anthony Richardson. Maybe I am Unk. They say I don't hurdle anymore. That's what the comment section says. They say I don't hurdle anymore. You don't know me like that. 3rd and 8. Let's make a play, Brock. Let's make a play. Got ourselves a red zone alert. I mean, we're doing everything good right now. We're throwing the ball well. We're running the ball well. We're throwing the ball real well. That was way too easy. You got like a line. Dude, they got like a D lineman on Brock Bowers. That's just offensive. All right, 3rd and 8. My first attempt at making a stop was utter trash. Let's see if I can step up a little bit better this time. Here's Devin Bush on in. All right, good hits at least. 10-14. I got to keep being perfect on offense, so I don't think we're going to win this game. I got to say, though, you know who's really stepped up on this team? Dante Thornton. I'm going to fucking go to him. That's not a great... Oh, my God. Dude, we're playing out of our minds. This is the best we've ever played. That was not a good football. Dante Thornton with an unbelievable catch. And now Cleveland's already kind of in desperation. 4th and 2, they're going for this. I'm blitzing. I think they're running this. They are! Quinshon! 98 overall, Quinshon Judkins. He's got nothing. This game's over. Well, no. I mean, it's an 11-point game here. We make it a 17-point game if we can score again. I'm not going to get ahead of myself, but let's throw a dot. Let's throw a dot. Let's throw a dot. There it is. What a ball. Weird camera angle. 2nd and 2. Evan Taylor looks so good right now. I think I just hand this to Genty. Keep it simple, stupid. Kiss it right on the lips. Oh, my goodness. That's too easy. This is over. This game's over. Dude, you rarely see this resounding of a victory, especially in the AFC Championship, but maybe it's just because it was the Cleveland Browns. Like, I feel like they had no business being here in the first place. I don't know what kind of voodoo magic they did to get Anthony Richardson and Quinshon Judkins to the AFC Championship, but they did. I also don't know who the hell their coach is. Dude, what's going on in this franchise sim, bro? What's going on? Evan Taylor, amazing game. Brock Bowers, amazing game. Jack Beck with a hurdle. Dante Thornton with a moss. That was one for the ages. The question, gentlemen, is who is our Super Bowl matchup? The year is 2028, and the Las Vegas Raiders are taking on the Dallas Cowboys in the Super Bowl. This is the Foo Bowl. This is every Hispanic person's dream, is the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cowboys. I mean, who do you even root for? You know what's crazy? We are the perfect matchup. 90 overalls, 93 offenses, and 87 defenses. What have the Dallas Cowboys done with their roster to be so good here? I got to imagine Dak is still quarterback. They probably still have CD, but... Okay, so CD's a 99 overall. Dak's a 97, and Dak is now a superstar X Factor at the age of 35. I have never seen this. Usually the Cowboys struggle because Dak doesn't progress well, and then they go draft a quarterback, and they pretty much have to draft a good quarterback, or they won't do well in Sims. Somehow Dak is still playing, and he's like the 3rd best quarterback in the game. Wow, that's a new one. They've got Billy Nelson, a Mike middle linebacker. This is their Leighton Vander Esch replacement. That's my thought. Roman Browning. So it looks like they've drafted super, super well because those two are both drafted players. Jake Fergie's looking good. Tyler Smith, Tyler Booker, Cooper Beebe, Darren Bland. Still got Giga Chad, Brandon Aubrey. Any other changes, though, to this lineup? Not really. I mean, they don't have George Pickens. Who's their running back? They've got a high overall fullback. Their running back is Keaton Mitchell. Keaton Mitchell's actually kind of good. 94 speed, 95 excel. All right, this is going to be an interesting one, gentlemen. Now, before we move on, I got to show you your Super Bowl Raiders roster, which is honestly giga stacked. Here's the beauty. I wanted to make sure we still have Max Crosby. We still do. He's been like the best defensive player in the league every year that we've had him so far. He has led the league in sacks every season. That's awesome. Brock Bowers. So long as we retained him, we knew this was going to happen. And then Ashton Genty's a 99 overall himself, too. So there's our core 3 Raiders, and all of them made the Super Bowl. That's awesome. Now, let's talk about what we really did other than just simulate games. Evan Taylor, drafted him in the 2nd round. It was kind of a reach, but then he had a really good first season. He developed up to star dev, and now he's our starting quarterback, the scrambler out of Arkansas with no deep accuracy, but that shit's a myth. It's overrated. Colton Miller, still a Raider. Jabari Harris, our 1st round corner pick. Kendall Sanborn, I think he was a 2nd or 3rd round D tackle. Dante Thornton progressed him a lot better than expected. Nakobe Dean, free agency. Jack Beck, a true Raider. Joe Tooney, free agency. Marlon Humphrey, free agency. Norman Keaton out of the draft. William Randall out of the draft. Kobe Bryant. You guessed it. Free agency. No massive trades. I mean, surely this wasn't one of those where we sold out and traded for a superstar player. We got it done through free agency and the draft. Kenny Moore, Cam Little, Tevin Jenkins. This is a really cool team. I'm excited for this Super Bowl here against the Dallas Cowboys. It's in Tampa Bay, a 90 overall versus a 90 overall. Let's do it, boys. Early on in this Super Bowl, we've got a third down alert. We are across the 50, though. William Randall, Dante Thornton, Brock Bowers, Jack Beck, and Ashton. You know, I got to say, I'm surprised I never went out and got a superstar wide receiver. I mean, we had Mike Evans there for a little bit, but doesn't look like we need him because we've got this kid right here. I'm also not used to having a 99 overall X Factor tight end, I suppose. Brock Bowers takes us down to the 12. We're in the red zone early. You already know the game plan, baby. Brock Bowers gets us there, and Ashton Genty's going to finish it off. Oh, my God, that's unbelievable. That was stupid easy. This is looking like the real-life Dallas Cowboys defense. 7-0, but you know what? It might be the real-life Dallas Cowboys offense, too, because they're all the way down to the 30 already. This is going to be the 2-minute warning. Wow, this game's moving fast, way faster than I expected. Marlon Humphrey, Mitch Nix, Nakobe Dean. What do you got? 3rd and 5. Nice pass, Dak. Wow. I didn't think he'd throw that. Dude, he threw that with anticipation. The CPU AI is pretty damn good this year. All right, Max. Mad Max Crosby, I need you to get home, son. Wow, Sanborn's got abilities on defense. Nakobe Dean's got the middle. Oh, that's almost picked off. I think that's Kenny Moore. Or is that Mitch Nix? That's Mitch Nix. That's our safety, Mitch Nix, making that play right there. And I'm on Mitch Nix for this play right here. Dak in trouble. Brandon Aubrey's coming out. He's got to. In the Super Bowl here, here's Brandon Aubrey. 4th and 9, and I got Christian Norwood. Can I block it? 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 They got to snap it. Wow. Wow, Brandon Aubrey's good. That was good from like 70. Oh, my goodness. All right, 7-3. Another red zone alert. Dude, this game's moving. Evan Taylor, Ashton Genty. You know what's only right? You know when we started out this video, I did something really stupid. I scrambled up the middle with Evan Taylor, and I showboated. I was going to do it again. I'm going to be so honest. I was going to do it again. I got to redeem Evan Taylor, bro. I got to redeem Evan Taylor. 1st and goal. Oh, he's got a spy on me? Oh, you cuck. I was going to redeem my goat. All right, that's fine. 2nd and goal. They don't want to see me scramble. Unbelievable they don't want to see me scramble. Oh, my God. That was actually voodoo magic. I'm going to instant replay this one for you guys. This is Madden 20. This is Madden 26 in a nutshell. Watch this shit. You ever seen that one before? That's straight up a new one. That is just teleportation. I mean, what the fuck is that, 97? What the fuck is that? 3rd and goal. They don't want to see me redeem myself. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't think it's going to be Brock Bowers, though. I think this is a William Randall touchdown right here. Oh, Genty. Who wants to explain that one to me? What on earth just happened? Teleportation would have been great right there. Oh, my goodness. Dude, you know what's funny about this matchup? It's 2 of the greatest kickers in the league right now. Cam Little, Brandon Aubrey. Going head-to-head. 10-3. I got to take the field goal. That was a really unlucky red zone possession. I could have called better plays, though. I can't blame it all on EA shenanigans. I could have called way better plays there. 1st and 10. Namely, it should have been 3 straight handoffs to Ashton Genty. I'm not going to make that mistake again, but hopefully I can make a defensive stop to make up for it. Keaton Mitchell's actually having a really solid game. 2nd and 12. Whoa, what's wrong with these zones? We know Dak wants to throw some shenanigans. He wants to throw a quick ball. What do you got? Oh, that's a great pass and a great touchdown. Missed the tackle, too. Yikes. It is 10-10. It is 4th and 2. And wow, is this close. Oh, boy. They're up close and personal on this play, too. Somebody's going to be wide open. The question is who? I'm thinking it's got to be Brock Bowers. Brock Bowers, wide open. Oh, my God. That was horrifying, but such a big play. 10-10. We got to go Ashton Genty. 10-10. We're going inside zone. Ashton Genty, take off. Take off. He's so good. Why did I ever overthink that last drive? They just give the ball to this kid. 1st and 10, 2 minutes, 28 seconds. Look at that offensive line go to work, Genty! 10 rushes, 63 yards, and they're not in a formation that can stop us right now. I'm gonna go fast. Halfback power over to the left side. Let's see if they're able to stop us. They haven't been able to for a while now. Look at these blocks. Okay, that's a good stop, Dallas. Timeout here. 2 minutes, 5 seconds, 10-10. We cannot get stonewalled. I'm going to go to our crazy formation. I'm going to that crazy pistol formation, full house over close, and I'm going stretch. It says 2 lead blockers. Rodgers and Bowers are 2 tight ends. Block out on the right side. For Ashton Genty, we're going to cut it up. That's not Ashton Genty. That's Jonathan Diaz. I don't think it mattered. Dallas was all over that. I said next time I got in the red zone, I was going to give the ball to Genty, but now I feel like I got to pass. Levels wide corner, 3rd and 8. This is crazy, crazy, crazy right now. 2 minutes left, 10-10. I'm going to put Genty over the middle here. I'm going Brock Bowers on the seam. I think Bowers might be there. We're going to motion Randall. I just want to see what this formation is, or this coverage is. This looks like man coverage. Is it? It is Brock Bowers! You can't man him up! You can't man him up! 17-10. One stop here. And this Super Bowl is ours. It's all ours. Let's see what Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys have. 17-10. Minute 54. Slip screen. Okay, we have the bodies for this. Wow, we're all over that. Spectacular defense on that right there. That's so good. Okay, all my zones are kind of messed up here. Mitch Nix. Mitch Nix, I'm up top. He's going to test me. Oh, my God. He threw directly at me, and I just got straight up mossed by CeeDee Lamb. Damn, Mitch Nix. Mitch Nix only a rookie. I feel bad for the kid. The lights were too bright for Mitch Nix. Nakobe Dean, he's going to take another shot. Stop it. Stop it. I'm getting dunked on. 17-17. But Dak and the Cowboys might have scored too quick. Dude, both of those balls were stoppable, but they just got the better of us twice. But now we got a shot to just win it on our own time. Brock Bowers. 6 catches, 93 yards. Who's going to be Super Bowl MVP? Could be a Dallas Cowboy if we can't win this thing. Ashton Genty cuts back right. Ashton Genty, take an angle. Ashton Genty. It's going to go to the house. Ashton Genty. Stop it. Stop it. That was an inside zone bounce to the outside. Oh, my God. Now it's 24-17, and it's back up to Dallas. Let's just get a sack. I'm sending everybody. Yeah, they got to throw quick. It's a great play call, though. Getting out of bounds. 2nd and 1. Dallas has 2 timeouts. I'm sending Max Crosby. I'm guessing pass. And I'm going to go manually with Devin Bush. I'm sending a blitz. Come on, Devin Bush. Let's loop around. Dak's in trouble. What a play. I'm doing that again. Bro, that was money. Actually, no. 3-man rush. This looks pretty good. I'm going on Kenny Moore. I'm going to let Kenny Moore make a play here. Just going deep, deep, deep. Dak is in. So what are you doing, Dak? Well, I guess they have the timeout. Yeah, I guess. That's a crazy play, though. All right, we're sending the house. I'm sending Bush. I'm sending Nakobe Dean. I'm sending everybody. Let's put this game away. Oh! Kenny Moore! Go Kenny Moore! Yes, sir! 24-17. Kenny Moore interception ices it. And the Las Vegas Raiders are Super Bowl champions, taking down the Dallas Cowboys. Bang! 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 You gotta love the Super Bowl Gatorade dump. Shit looks like it was coated by a 6-year-old. It's literally Nickelodeon goo coming out of that thing. All right, let's take a look at the stats. So Evan Taylor, very efficient game, 170 yards and a touchdown. Rushing, Genty was 12 for 113 and 2. He has to get it. He literally has to get it. This is an insane stat line. Genty's been so unbelievably good. It's got to be him. Receiving, Bowers, 6 for 93 and a touchdown. Under normal circumstances, this might win it, but I don't think so. And we got 1.5 sacks out of Max Crosby, which is really good. An interception out of Kenny Moore, but I just think this has to go to Ashton Genty. That's my hope here. So, what? Wait, what? What are they smoking? Super Bowl MVP is Nakobe Dean? In what universe is it Nakobe Dean? Max Crosby won Defensive Player of the Year again. That's his 3rd time winning it. Nakobe Dean, Ashton Jeanty had 113 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. That might be the worst Super Bowl MVP call I've ever seen in my whole life. Wait a minute. Okay, we need to go back and look through these stats. I must have missed something. Defensively, Nakobe Dean had 9 tackles. What? I mean, I guess 7 of them are solo, but even Max Crosby had 6. He had 2 TFLs and 1.5 sacks. What? That is criminal. Nakobe Dean just got gifted the most Mickey Mouse Super Bowl MVP I've ever seen in my whole life. That Vegas called in. Well, it is the Las Vegas Raiders. Somebody had a lot of money on Nakobe Dean Super Bowl MVP. What on earth? All right, gentlemen, one thing is for sure, though. This was an awesome, awesome rebuild. Raiders win the Super Bowl. Nakobe Dean gets the goofiest Super Bowl MVP you've ever seen. Brock Bowers, Ashton Jeanty. And let's never forget who made it possible. Evan Taylor, the scrambler out of Arkansas, who wins a Super Bowl with 71 boosted deep accuracy. Awesome rebuild. All right, boys, I love you. Thanks for watching, as always. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.